this a monster matchup?
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kalidou Koulibaly. It's easy to just focus on the physical side of his game, Peter, because he's so powerful and quick, making it basically impossible for a forward to get the better of him in a one-on-one situation. But there's more to his game. He reads the play extremely well and rarely gets caught out of position. And for me, just a complete all-round defender.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. That's going to go a long way. And it's Gay. Now it's Diatta. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. Idrissa Gay. Oh, it's played into the area. Mane. Gay. Oh, it's come loose. Diatta, here comes the cross. No, that's not going to find its target. Back in once more. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Senegal! And Senegal score first. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Jackson demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Chouameni. And he goes cross-field. And it's Koundé. Doué. Climbs up big! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Koulibaly aimed forwards. Moved on forwards. Idrissa Gay. Mane. He is just caressing the ball. Can he deliver? Now the cross. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Dembele, Chouameni, Koundé, Upamecano. Iñigo looks to get on the end of this. Idrissa Gay. Ndiaye. And here's Jackson. Diatta. Well read, and the danger is averted. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. And it's lofted through here. That pass just didn't quite work. Ndiaye. Diatta. Doué. Digne. Dembele. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Is there any support? He might not need it. Ndiaye. Idrissa Gueye. Gueye. And it's played forward. Mane. That's good play. Hit into the middle. And he's there to clear it. And it's Mane. Played in with purpose. Saliba with the clearance. That's a throw. He's got away. Gueye. Ndiaye opts to play it back. And he's there to clear it. Out to the right. In once more. Olise. Dembele. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Koundé. Kone. Gets a good foot in there. Mane gently done. Do have a chance to counter here. Mane. Olise wins the duel this time. And it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. Idrissa Gueye. Played out to the right. Ndiaye. France suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call.
And that has been cleared. Dembele. Calmly anticipates. Ndiaye. Mbappe. And it's Mane. Applies the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Saliba, forwards and with intent. Aimed in towards... Chance! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Senegal, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Gay. France already required to chase the game. Niakate. Niakate played out towards the right wing. Digne. Chouameni. Upamecano. Kone. Saliba looks to the other side. Koundé. Doué. Olise. Nice physical challenge. Can he spark a counter here? That's a nicely shaped ball. Digne. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Digne, and that's aimed into the middle. That's really well manoeuvred. Diatta has created one goal already. Digne gets across to intercept that. Kone. Upamecano. Chouameni. Saliba. Long ball looking to counter. And it's Digne. Now it's Dembele. Looking here to chip it through. Aim forwards. And here's Mane. Idrissa Gueye played out to the left flank. Plenty waiting in the middle. Dembele. Moved on forwards. Now it's Doué. Olise. It's run loose here. Now it's Jackson. And it's Dembele. Doué. Now it's Jackson. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Koulibaly. Gay. Niakate. Forwards and with intent. Gay. Kone producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's played forward. Idrissa Gueye. Now it's Mbappe. Doué. Digne gently done. Dembele. Played into the middle. It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
That'll be a throw-in. Koulibaly, some resolute defending there. Niakate. Diatta. Diatta looking for a runner. Upamecano clears it away. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Upamecano played towards the other side.
Senegal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, easy pickings there. Chouameni, and it's Dembele. Dembele. Mbappe's having a shot! Cleared away. Right, so can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Incoming delivery. Koulibaly can get it clear. Kone. Now it's Olise. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Kone. Kone chips it through. And that has been cleared. That's a throw. Kone. Oh, good spread. Produces a cross. Tries to get it clear. Out for a throw. Dembele's delivery. Koundé. Chouameni. Dembele. Olise. Kone. Koundé. Olise. Chance here to counter. And it's played forward. Kone. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Digne. Nice control. Dembele. Chance! Just off target.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Koulibaly forwards and with intent. Gay, that's really well manoeuvred. Proves too strong. Jackson is fouled. Olise can get it clear. Mane. Mane. Oh, red. Nice interception. Mbappe. Chouameni. Saliba, played over towards the opposite flank. And here's Mbappe. Out to the right. Aim forwards. Jackson does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Looking for a decent ball in. Turns and goes back. Dembele. Ndiaye. Now it's Diatta. Great chance! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Senegal really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Upamecano chooses to go cross-field. Kone. Koundé. Kone. And it's Dembele. Tries a deft little ball. Cleared away. Olise plays it short. Decent chance! Mane. Saliba, Chouameni, Upamecano, forwards and with intent. Koulibaly, gently done. Now it's Ndiaye, and he welcomes it in. Oh, nice touch. Jackson played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's nice. Upamecano clears it away. Diatta. Can he finish? Idrissa Gueye goes short. Oh, such a clever touch. Ndiaye. Mbappe. Muscular approach does pay off here. Diatta. And he goes cross-field, and it's Mane. France are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Mbappe. Doué. Digne. And here's Dembele, and he's managed to get free. Ndiaye. He's found a way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Koundé. Saliba shifted upfield. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Gay, Mane, over to the left. Very nicely done, and he decides to cross it. Mane does really well to win the ball there. Diatta, and it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Jackson, and he's running through. Mane. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's a brilliant interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Played with finesse. Koundé tries to clear. Idrissa Gueye with the short one. Cross goes in there. Kone gets good distance on it. Idrissa Gueye, that's a delicate pass. Moved on forwards. Diatta. And that's really well manoeuvred. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Koundé. Saliba, and it's played forward. Diatta, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Chouameni. Saliba. Doué. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gay. Digne. Saliba. Played over towards the opposite flank, and it's Koundé. Koundé drives forward on the overlap. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Koulibaly. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Dembele. 2 minutes to be added on. Kone. Upamecano moved on forwards. Idrissa Gueye. Now here's the delivery. Cleared away. Showing good feet. Time to deliver. And that's aimed in. Oh, smashing header! And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again then.
France really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Digne cuts it out. Saliba. Doué. Digne. And here's Dembele. So who's he picking out? Now what about this cross? And that has been cleared. Gueye. Niakate. Forwards and with intent. Mane. And here's Mane. Aimed in towards the centre. And back out it comes.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He's through here. Jackson! Koundé shifted upfield. Niakate aim forwards. Gueye. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And the counter is on. Great work on the overlap. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Olise. Now it's Dembele. Idrissa Gueye did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That has found him in acres of space. And a shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Kone. Koundé. Looks to the other side. And it's Digne. Digne. Doué. Jackson. Idrissa Gueye. He's going to be disappointed with that. Doué. Digne. Dembele. Doué. Clearly not happy with that. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Dembele. Chouameni. Upamecano. Kone. Koundé. Upamecano. Doué. Chouameni, gently done. Digne looking to get on the end of this. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Mbappe, nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Niakate moved on forwards. Mane chasing after it. And here's Dembele. Gueye. And it's Mane. Olise. Doué. Mane.
NDI really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Doué. Kone. Dembele. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Mendy sends that a long way. And it's Digne. And here's Doué. Dembele plays it in low. Saliba attempts a clearance. Upamecano, and it's played forward. Koundé. France still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Oh, they could break here. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Dembele. Tries a measured ball. That's really well cleared. Saliba forwards and with intent. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Could be danger here. Koundé, now the ball in. Niakate. Mane. Now it's Mane. Jackson spread out to the left. Mane does really well to win the ball there. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Big chance! Digne. Saliba, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Kone, and here's Elise. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Tries to cross. Koulibaly clears it away. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Gay. He is through here. Ndiaye. And it's Diatta. A chance to play it in. And it's hoisted clear. Saliba. Dembele. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Diatta wins the duel this time. Digne. And it's Doué. Picks it up out wide. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Koulibaly shifted upfield. Oh, can he get onto this? Mane. Thinks one through. Tries to get it clear. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Out to the left it goes. Lovely feet. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that was nowhere near his best. Koundé. Played towards the other side. And it's Digne. Chouameni. Dembele succumbs to the pressure. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Upamecano. Dembele. Saliba. Dembele. Kone. Cleared without complication. France have reclaimed it. Kone. Doué. Dembele. Dembele.
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Chouameni. Out towards the flank. And it's Kone. And here's Elise. Diatta. Aim forwards. Mane. Great run on the overlap here. Hit into them. Oh, great header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Chouameni, Saliba, that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Digne. Dembele. Digne. Nice physical challenge. Could move up a gear here. And he's picked out the run. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Senegal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that's going to be a booking. Koulibaly. And the pass is intercepted. Koundé. Doué. Now it's Jackson. Upamecano. Clipped into space. And he thumps it clear. And it's Chouameni. That's very neat. Jackson looking to run onto it. He has found a way through. Saliba. Doué. Elise. Niakate makes the interception. Moved on forwards. Ndiaye. Kone. Nice looking ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Gay. Diatta. Just about up to 75 minutes. There are a few waiting for it. Elise. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gay. Looks to the other side. Idrissa Gay. And here's Jackson. He's Jackson! Can he stop it going out? And it's claimed by the keeper. Saliba, and it's played forward. Dembele looks to get on the end of this. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Mane, and Mane! Oh, and that should have been two.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Have half an eye on the two-goal cushion. France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Koulibaly, and he goes cross-field. Mane. And here's Jackson. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Spread out to the left. Delivers with whip. And it's hoisted clear. France are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's Gay. Diatta. Now it's Jackson. And a chance! Diatta. So it's going to be another corner. They've played it short. Cross goes in there.
Senegal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Koundé does really well to win the ball there.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Idrissa Gueye. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Mane. Mbappe. And that's been won straight back. Ndiaye. Idrissa Gueye. Gueye. Koulibaly played over towards the opposite flank. That is lovely. Idrissa Gueye. Played out wide. In it comes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, sweet feet. Senegal have a free kick. Camavinga gets it away.
Senegal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Koundé looks to the other side. Camavinga is onto it in a flash. Can he get onto this? Camavinga. And it's Koné. There's the shot! Should have equalised.
And that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
It's a good run down the right. Now it's Ndiaye. Both sides a bit lacking in intent.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Ndiaye. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Camavinga. Dembele. And here's Doué.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he has been fouled there. And he is going into that little black book. Idrissa Gueye. Gueye. Sarr played out to the left flank. Koundé.
Senegal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Upamecano. Now it's Camavinga. And it's Camavinga.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Gueye. Mane. Doué.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Over to the left. Mane. And it's Mane. Idrissa Gueye played out to the left flank. Played into the middle. And out it comes again. Up he goes! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Now it's Jackson. And he cuts out the supply. And he's heaved it away. Sarr. And Senegal can counter. Diatta. Diatta. Now it's Ndiaye. Sarr. Now it's Ndiaye. Hoisted in. That's not going far. Oh, it's played into the area. Saliba with the clearance. And here's Mane. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Only partially clear. Diatta gets a header! And that has been clubbed away. Muscular approach does pay off here. Played out to the right. Chouameni. Camavinga, Saliba, and it's Camavinga. Koundé. And that was very necessary. Saliba have it back and can go again. And that's it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
France just looked like a rabbit in the headlights, Peter. When put under any pressure, they ran scared and kept running.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.